Welcome to a new series on the channel. Today, I'm going to be making a youngster FM24 and I'm going to be recreating Plute93, a Twitch streamer that I love. And obviously, we're going to go through his stats first. Plute is quite a tall Donny. I'm pretty sure he's somewhere around 6'5". I could just DM him, but I'm gonna say 6'5". Every time I do these, they'll always have a potential ability of 200. If any of them hit that ability, we've won. All stats on FM24 are from 1 to 20, and first we're gonna be starting up with corners. 5 corners. Plute's not swinging in the corner anytime soon. Is he gonna be some good crossing? He's the best crosser in the world, mate. What's Plute's dribbling like? 4. I was gonna say stick him on the wing, but never mind. Finishing. He needs a high stat here because he's been playing striker. 19. How's his first touch though? 15. Oh, that's nice of him now. Is Plute a banging free kick taker? 13. It's all right. It's all right. 19 on heading. That's huge considering he's a tall Donny. What about long shots? 12. Is he any good at long throws? No, he's absolutely... Don't put the ball in his hands. Don't put the ball in his hands. Defensive marking. 2. Can Plute pass? Yeah, then there's a bit of work on. Is he any good at penalty? Yes, he is. Is he any good at tackling? Okay. Pop off. Has he got any technique to him? No, he's got no technique to him. We've gone through all the technical stats, the mental stats here. Is Plute an aggressive Don? He's in the middle. Now we're going to his anticipation. 15. High press. Get him on a high press, bro. Get him on a high press. He's going to intercept those passes like nothing. Is Plute brave? That's all right. How composed is he? He's not very composed. Sorry, Plute. How about his concentration? Can he concentrate? He can concentrate. What about his decision making? He's quite good at decision making. That's all right. How about his determination? His determination needs to be high because this is a good factor to whether he can hit the world-class status. 15. That's good. If a player's determined, they get better in the game. That's how Football Manager works. The more determined they are, the more likely they are to hit their potential. Plute, how's the flair stat? He's got to have flair. He's 16 flair. Of course, man. It's Plute. He has to have flair. That is leadership skills. Get the captain armband on him now. How good is he off the ball? 8. His positioning? 9. How good is he on his teamwork? 11. How good is his vision? He's no Mesut Ozil. How is his work rate? 15. That's good. Now we move on to his physical stats. Starting up with some acceleration. Is he quick? Is he slow? No, you know what? It's not too bad. How about agility? He's Plute, you have no dribbling, no agility. I'm sorry, bro. What about his balance? 6. Jumping reach. This needs to be good. 15. His natural fitness. 12. How's about his pace? Sit on the penalty spot. What about his stamina? 7. He starts off as a youngster. He'll improve. He'll improve. And then last but not least, what is his strength like? 5. Damn. So back into the game now. These are Plute's starting stats. He's 16 years old, and I'm starting him off at Leeds. I will start off each person at their favorite club. Now that we've got his stats and everything, let's simulate through his first season. So the first season is over. He's not broken into the senior squad. Yeah, he's still in the under 17, under 18, but he's been made available for the under 21. He made 32 substitute appearances and made 1 actual appearance, and they've been using him as a centre-back and a left-back. The stats are going up, to be fair. His composure has not changed at all. We check his attribute details. He's gone from 47 to 68. So he's got up 21 just training. He got 1 goal and 1 assist in the whole season. It was 1 penalty was his goal. On to the second season. We're now through to the second season. Unfortunately, our boy Plute is still in the under 18s, so we're still going through the slow stage. But he's been given a great wage hike. He's gone from £220 a week to £1,700. He's actually getting some starts now. He's scoring more goals. He's definitely going up in value. He has been promised a future prospect, so hopefully that means he might make some appearances soon for the senior squad. He's got up to 83 current ability. They didn't even make it to the playoff final this time. Now, is Plute in the senior squad? No, Plute has not made it to the senior squad, and most of the players are asking to leave. He's been bumped up the under 21s, still yet to make an appearance for the senior squad. He's been given a higher wage contract. He's actually scoring goals from open play now. 16 starts, 19 some appearances, 11 goals and 4 assists. His dribbling and his agility are finally getting into the double digits. He's been deployed makeshift across the whole back line and now at right wing occasionally. 103 current ability. Surely, in his 4th season, he gets some game time for Leeds in the senior squad. Surely. The 4th season is done. Leeds got promoted this time.
That tastes like promotion!
Yeah! Is that 4th time lucky? Now the question is, did Plute break into the first team? Nope. He's still not in the first team, man. What's he gonna do? Why has he made no appearance? Did he make some injury? No, he wasn't even injured for that. He's not getting anywhere at the moment. I don't think he grew in the last year. What's that, 4? He's getting a current ability at 4. He needs some senior game time, and the fucking Leeds aren't giving it to him. The Leeds just don't want to use him. Why? 5th season. Surely Plute's got a call up now. They got relegated. They came up, and they're going straight back down. Oh, he played! He played in the senior team! It's a shame they Leeds got relegated, but he actually played in the senior team. The stats are looking good. All of them are coming into the double-digit area right now. His vision still needs major work. He's not too bad. He's getting up there. He didn't have a single start in the Prem, but he made 4 substitute appearances and scored 4 goals. 123 out of 200. Some senior game time actually helped. He's held in high regard by the coaching staff. Why is he only just making an appearance there? 4 goals in 14 games. Leeds know he can score now. So hopefully they put him straight in the starting lineup and Leeds come straight back into the Prem. We're finally into the 6th year of Plute's career. See, are Leeds moving straight back up to the Premier League? 3rd. They got 3rd. And they lost in the playoff final again. For fuck's sake. Was it 4 times they've lost in the playoff final? Did he leave? Is he still... No, he's still stuck here being a substitute player. Plute, you're pissing your way on your career, man. 27 substitute appearances. Jesus Christ. His heading has gone down. You gotta leave, bro. I'm sorry, but Leeds ain't working out. I'm seeing more of your stats go down than go up. 8 goals in 30 appearances. Not won anything, not got an England cap or anything. What's the ability now? 124. He's barely improved. He needs to leave. He needs game time, and he's not getting it. We're now into Plute's 7th year. He's still at Leeds, and thankfully, due to Joel Pro being sold to Juventus, it's opened up the striker position for Plute to finally get his breakout season, where Plute's got out of his way to become the top goal scorer of the championship season and firing Leeds up to the top of the table and straight back up to the Prem. Leeds top it with 110 points. Now with a current ability of 153, he's among some of the best strikers in English football. While still only 23 years old, he could hit his potential here. See what happens when you give the lad some bloody game time, Leeds. Even his stats across the board are starting to represent a world-class player. Now let's move on to season 8. We're now into Plute's 8th season, and Leeds have managed to make themselves a mid-table side. Someone's missing. Where's he gone? He's actually left. Leicester! He went from Leeds to Leicester for 38.5. Leicester were 9th in the Premier League. He's not even playing first team. He's in the reserves. Well, what's going on? There's a 21-year-old who's a 4.5-star Belgian. You finally get game time, Plute, and you go, nah, and leave. What? Why have you got to play second fiddle for Leicester? You've only got up to 159. You would have played so much, and you would have got so much better if you just stayed at Leeds. Why have you left? I don't understand. We're going to move on to his 9th season now. They finally gave you some game time after 5 years, and you repaid them by leaving. It's Plute's 9th season, and Leicester have come 8th and managed to get some European football in the Conference League. And Plute is tied for 2nd in the top goal scorer charts, alongside a youngster that I made for myself that I may have forgot to take out the team. Leicester are playing him. Why are they playing him? Like, it's 4.5 star now. He's got lots of green stats. He's been focusing his physicals. Considering he had like 1 composure, he now has 17. Yo, he's finally getting some England cap. Scored on his debut against Lithuania in November. That's huge. They won the Euros. He got a trophy. Plute's got a trophy on the board. He won the Euros. Oh, wait, what? He got a Euros winner medal because he probably went with the England squad, but then didn't play and still somehow managed to get a medal. His current ability is now 177. Right, it's Plute's 10th season. I was expecting to see Leicester. He's now worth 210 mil. He's gone to Man City. Well, when did this happen? He's got 11 goals in 15 games for Man City. Bro, he's not played an amazing amount, but the goals to games ratio is insane. And he won the Champions League with Man City in his first season. No, he joined for 100 mil in June 2032. And he's lifted a Champions League already. That's what he deserves. So far, he's got a Champions League and a Euros to his name. That's actually really cool. He's got 2 major trophies. We're getting somewhere, Plute. We're getting somewhere. He's got greens across the boards and the stats. You made it, bro. You've made it. So he's only getting better as he finally gets to bigger teams. Or would you say Man City's bigger than Leeds and Leicester? Oh, he's playing alongside Archie Gray and Man City. I can't wait to see what trophies Plute wins in his 11th season. It's Plute's 11th season and his second season at Man City, and he's come out the gates flying as he's won a domestic treble, the Carabao, the FA, and the Premier League. It's starting to ramp up now for Plute. He's now got a worldwide reputation and known as an elite attacker, and his current ability is 187 out of 200. He's getting into the prime now. If you can tell by the appearances here, he's still not the starter striker. Erling Haaland never left. Although he's 33 years old and his contract is expiring in 13 days. But the fact that his contract expires in 13 days tells me that Plute's going to be starting next season. In Plute's 12th season, Man City have fallen 4 points behind league leaders Arsenal. Plute is still the starting striker for Man City. At the ripe old age of 28, his stats are all green, but I think they're starting to fall down now. He's 188, he's only grown 1 from last season. This season he made 51 appearances, scored 33 goals and got 9 assists. Not too bad of a return. He's now on 325k a week, so he's earning quite a fair bit now. He's got 21 goals and 28 international caps for England. That's huge. But unfortunately, he didn't win any trophies this season. He did, however, managed to snag the Golden Boot. So at least he won an individual award. Arsenal win their first Champions League, and then Real Madrid just 5 in a row. Then Man City, Arsenal, Real Madrid. Standard. I've never got this far in a state. We'll move on to Plute's 13th season. Hopefully, some more trophies are on the horizon. It's Plute's 13th season now. Man City have gone on to win the Premier League once again, where they've also gone on to win the FA Cup final as well. They did, however, fall to Real Madrid in the Champions League semi-final, where Plute almost dragged them back into it by himself in the second leg. The highlight of his career has to be this goal, though. Carabao Cup final, and he scores the only goal to win Man City their first trophy, where they went on to win the domestic treble. Again, 33 goals and got 4 assists in 31 appearances in the Prem. That has to be one of the best Premier League records there. That is insane. He now has 82 goals in 101 games for Man City, and almost all of his stats are green. And with that, his current ability is soared to 192. Now he just needs to build up on that trophy tally. We've got through the main part of his career. We're going to now simulate the next 10, and let's see how many trophies he wins. After 5 years, Plute is now 34 years old. His stats are falling off, as you would expect with age. He's gone to a 4-star player now. His green stats have fallen to ambers in lots of areas, but he's still scoring a decent amount of goals. 14 goals in 32 appearances in the Premier League alone. It's not too bad. It's not the peak that he was once at, but it's not too bad. Now let's see what he's won in the last 5 years. In 2037, he won the Premier League, but unfortunately that's all he did. He did get third, he got a lot of placements, but he didn't win. 2038, dead year, didn't win anything. And then 2039 is where he's had his best season yet. He got the domestic double in the Carabao and the Premier League. He then won the Champions League. He then won the Euros with England, went on to win the Community Shield and the UEFA Super Cup. 6 trophies in 1 season, and yet wasn't nominated in the Ballon d'Or at all, even though his goal scoring record wasn't that bad. In 2040, it was a dead year, but in 2041, this year, just as he's hit 34 years old, he won a Carabao and another Champions League. 9 trophies in 5 years. I'm not sure how many more trophies he can win. I'm not sure how much longer Plute's got left in the tank, but we'll see. 3 seasons later, and Plute's decided to finally hang up the boots at the age of 37. The confusing thing, other than his stamina, his pace and his strength, he's still a top tier player. I think he's still got another year or 2 in him, but he's decided to hang up the boots at 37. He's had enough. In the last 3 years that we've seen since the last update, he did a season at Leeds where he scored 11 goals in 28 games, and then he took a loan to Derby that scored 18 goals in 41 games, and then confusingly took a loan to Burnley for 41 appearances and 22 goals, which Rafa will love. I don't know why. He's still got max finishing. His mentals are insane. For the total stats at the end of his career, brought in £217 million in transfer fees. He's made 1 shy of 500 appearances, scored 288 goals in that, and made 60 assists, and got 81 player of the matches with an average rating of 7.22, which is a green rating in this game. So on average for most of his career, he was a good player on the pitch. In total, he won 2 Euros with England, 3 Champions Leagues with Man City, 4 Carabao Cups with Man City, 2 FA Cups with Man City. I'm saying this like he hasn't won all his trophies with Man City. 4 Premier Leagues as well. And if anyone cares, he won 2 Community Shields as well. Domestic treble in 2036, bottled the World Cup final in 2038, but then in 2039 returned and almost won every trophy possible, just missing out on bottling the FA Cup final. So in multiple occasions, He came just shy of winning a Ballon d'Or, but he did not manage to get one in his career at all. But that's the end of Plute's career. He's had a good one. And Plute goes on the leaderboard with 18 trophies. I wonder if the next YouTuber that I do in this series, or maybe myself, depending on what you guys want, make sure to comment who you recommend as another YouTuber to see if they could beat the record that Plute set of 18 trophies in their career. On to the next one.